so much.
Let me know if it shows me as live, Tina, because I can't really see. I just did a quick
It most certainly
title.
does. Yes, it
It
does.
does. Okay, good. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Sorry, I was setting up my title and I'm having issues today.
It shows you live on Broken Heart Ministry.
All right, cool.
Your channel's been growing. You were at 422 today when I was watching.
I know. That's awesome.
I had you running. I ran Tammy today over at Mountain Grandma. Oh, thanks, P&J. I'm gonna tell you, I don't do a lot of pizza, and I really wanted to participate in Heather's collab. It's probably a cheating way of doing it, but that video was from like a year ago. But I thought I could get one so she can put up, and she accepted it. So I was thankful for that. Thank you. My sister's made that pizza too with the yogurt and that. It's a healthy Weight Watcher recipe, to be honest with you.
Ooh.
So
I'll have to write that one down. Hello, Heather and Paula and Cher and Big Family Adventures.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm sure you said hi to them already, but I thought I would look.
No, you should. You should welcome them in.
Comments, but yeah.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah. That's why I'm going this way and don't have the background thingy.
You're
all
fine.
right. Yeah.
You have lights behind you.
Yeah.
I have my American flag blanket, and then I have a heating pad.
Yeah, heating pad. Yeah.
Yeah, I put together 3 raised beds today, and everything's been hurting, just like the bending over.
I didn't do any gardening today. I did water this morning because I was having a stomach ache yesterday and I didn't feel like watering last night. So I got up and watered first thing in the morning to make up for last night. And it looks a little cloudy. So I don't know if we're going to get any rain, but anyway. And then I'll water again later on this evening.
Okay. Yesterday.
I didn't want everything to die just because I had a bellyache, No. Gardening doesn't stop for you not feeling good, unfortunately.
Yesterday morning before my student got here, it was like 7:30. I was out in my garden after I did the chickens, and I planted out 6 cabbages and some more lettuce, and then watered everything really good. And then I've been covering it up because it got so hot here so fast that I didn't want to lose anything or send something into bolting really soon. So
yeah, I started my lettuce when it was still cold, like in January. I started my lettuce and my cilantro. Hello. So I share.
It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
I kind of waited to the last minute to write my stuff out today. I just was going to try to get some other things done before I got there. And I thought, it won't take more than an hour.
Yeah. Welcome in, Bud Files.
I was going to have trouble with links.
Thanks for being here, Bud Files. We appreciate you. Thank you. Did you do your homework, Gail?
I did. I got it.
Me too. Me too. Want to start off with, I'm probably sitting in a really bad spot because I didn't put the lamp on. It's kind of dark over here. So I got to turn my flashlight on my phone to read what my jokes are.
Oh, your jokes. Yeah.
Yeah. Why couldn't the sesame seed leave the casino? Because he was on a roll.
That's a good one.
That was my funny joke. That's my funny joke. Do you have any? Do you want to share?
Yeah. What did the horse say after he tripped?
Not again.
Help! I've fallen and I can't giddy up.
That's a cute one.
Yeah, I thought it was cute.
You're not
Instead of getting whatever popped up on top, I'll scroll down several so I could get something, kind of new.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah. I was late today, Jamie, actually attending and getting on. Gail was having technical issues. Yes. And so I was trying to help her, but she figured it out.
Yeah, I just came on my phone. It was too late to figure anything else out. Yeah. It'll be all right. I won't be able to see your comments. So I'm sure
I'll pull
Tammy
them
will
up.
pull it up if you have a comment for me or a question or something.
Yeah, I'll pull it up for you. No problem at all. We're glad that you're here, Jamie. We appreciate you. So,
yeah, I called you out. I called you out on the POB challenge today, Jamie. That video came out today. So go by and check out the video on Gail's Southern Living where I tagged you for that challenge. So hopefully you'll be able to do it. If
what is
not, I love you anyway. Huh?
what is the POB?
I don't know the exact dates. I already put out my video. I don't
Yeah.
know how long it runs for though. I need to find that out, I guess.
Hey, Rob's
Go back to
Allotment
the
Gardening.
original
Welcome
video from
in.
Bushcraft Family and see when it ends. But I'm guessing it probably runs for at least all of May.
But what is it?
Oh, it's a prepping on a budget challenge. So the POB stands for prepping on budget.
Gotcha. Is
Yeah.
that a collaboration, a closed one or an open?
It's a collaboration. It's an open collaboration. Anybody can join it. You show how you prep on a budget, however, whatever that is, and then you tag 3 channels to do it. So I tagged
Got
Jamie's
ya.
Country Living, Garden State So-and-so, and Blackberry Rock Homestead, or her other channel, Luann's Kitchen.
Gotcha.
That's who I tagged.
Gotcha. Makes sense
Hello,
now.
Rob's Allotment.
Yep. Now Rob's Allotment, he's in the UK.
Yep.
We have several
Yeah, they
UK
always
people.
use that word allotment when they're in the UK.
Yeah.
I think allotment means their gardening space, I think. Has something to do with their
I'm not
gardening
sure.
space.
Rob, can you tell us what that is for? Why
Yeah,
allotment
what does
is in all the
allotment stand
UK?
for? But I think it's my gardening space or my gardening land. Seemed like I figured that out when I was in that Shed Wars collaboration a while back. Let's see,
ya.
I have another joke.
Yep.
What do you call an angry carrot? A steamed vegetable. Steamed vegetable.
That's so funny.
I should be picking vegetables soon, and I'm totally going to join your Grow It, Cook It with some zucchini when I get that going on.
Okay, that's good. I saw yours
Yeah.
the other day with your spinach. What did the
Yeah.
hungry computer eat?
What did the hungry computer
Eat. Chips, one bite at a time.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I
So
like these new things.
I've got some fun I got some fun channels I can't wait to shout out today.
Yeah. I picked some out of my comment section today.
Yeah.
I just I couldn't think of where I wanted to get them, so I got them from the comment section of Broken Hearts Ministry. So I just picked
Awesome.
3 channels out of my comment section today.
Awesome.
That's what I decided.
I was watching
gonna
some of your
do.
older videos today, and you had put together like screenshot shows of different channels and everything. That was really nice the way you did that.
Shout outs to
Yeah,
music.
your shout outs with this, you just like would put music and just different channels out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I've done a lot of them like that.
Yeah, you have. Because some of them were new to me that I never see anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's channels I've lost track with, not on purpose, but it's just
Sure.
it's
People
just
get
one of those
busy.
things that happens. So on Wednesday, Tuesday, I'll be doing my last minute packing and double checking and loading the car. We're actually going to be leaving Wednesday morning.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, and we're going to be there from Wednesday through Sunday, which is 5 days. We're going to stay in a cabin, and we're going to have dinner with Jan and her husband, me and my husband, Wednesday evening, and then I think Friday evening we're going to have dinner with Jan, and also the Butler family farm is going to be there as well.
Oh, you'll have fun.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah.
So I get to hang out with them on live a couple of times recently, and they're really sweet people. And I got to meet them at the Pinecone Fest last year.
Are you excited?
I am excited. Yeah, I'm excited. trying
I
to
bet.
figure out all the pet stuff too. You know, you got to take care of your pets when you're gone. So
Yeah.
I was trying to think of all the things I needed to do to get the pets ready. We're going to have somebody come and feed the chickens in the backyard and the backyard kitty. The cat that goes indoor, outdoor, we're going to catch him, leave him inside, and we're going to just load him up on food and lots of water. So, because it will be too hard for her, the person doing it, to have to get him back in. So we
Right.
don't want to put her through that. So he's going to have to spend the 5 days inside the house. So that's what we've decided we're going to do this time. So
That's awesome. Jan simply Jan's Homestead. She hosts this.
yeah, she's hosting it with Backwoods Misfit.
Okay.
So yeah, they're hosting it, and I told her I would help her with whatever she needs help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Setting up gifts to give away or with the drawing. I said, I'm probably not going to be like the main speaker, but if you need somebody just to help them, you know, pull up a gift and show it, or, you know, I mean, I
Yeah.
just offered my help if she needed help setting up food or whatever, cleaning up or whatever.
Right.
Just those little mundane details that people don't like to help with. I've
Right.
offered to try to help her with that. So hopefully
Well,
she'll
that's nice.
use my help. And
Here's
I think Thursday we don't really have any plans. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a couple of things to go do Thursday
you should.
morning. And hubby, you know, because, you know, we haven't actually visited there as a vacation. So I'm
Yeah.
going to pick out a couple of things to go to. We might go to like an Amish store or
Make sure you have cash at the
like a
Amish stores.
souvenir store or a, you know, just whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cash, you said
Yes.
they take
Now,
cash only.
most, depending on the area, but for my experiences, most Amish stores do cash only. Up in
Okay.
Lancaster, it varies. It's still, they do cards, but they will charge you a fee for it if they do take cards.
Yeah.
Make a list of your pantry items that you want to stock up on because it's so much cheaper there. You may want to stock up on a
Yeah.
lot,
Yeah. It would be really nice to be able to stock up
Yeah.
on some
Yeah.
things.
I'll be back
I
up in
have been to an Amish store a few years ago when I went to visit my sister-in-law in Montana. So that
Mm-hmm.
was my first, well, no, that was my second time to go to an Amish store. I think we had been somewhere else we visited at some point, maybe in Tennessee. I don't
Got
know.
ya.
I know we went to one somewhere.
Nice. Yeah. See, Jamie even says cash only. So,
Yeah.
and again, it depends on where you like when up in Lancaster County because it's very touristy up there now. The majority of the Amish stores that I go into now take cards. There are some that still do cash only, but I don't want to
Yeah.
pay a
Well,
4%
I'll
fee.
tell my hubby he needs to get like at least a couple of $100 of cash, you
Yeah,
know, to
just to
have
have.
with us. Just to
All
have in
right.
case we want to buy something with it.
Yep. This one really cracked me up when I read it. This is my last joke.
Okay.
What did the left eye say to the right eye? Between us, something smells.
That's a good one. I like that.
I thought that was so funny when I read that. So,
That's adorable. I love those like that.
yeah, I
Okay,
thought
so
that
I
was
have
cute.
I have two more. Here's one of them.
Okay.
Why was Cinderella so bad at soccer?
I have no idea.
She kept running away from the ball.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, I thought
That's
that
a
was
good
cute.
one too.
Yeah.
I know you guys probably out there think that Gail and I are just really strange, but you know what? The jokes just liven us all up. And I think today I could tell by Gail, like, we just need to get some laughter going on because
Yeah, I kind of had not a great day yesterday because I had a stomach ache. And this morning I was just determined that I was just gonna, if I had to do nothing but drink liquids all day, I was gonna feel better. I was just determined I had to feel better today. So.
yeah, yeah. So it's a great way. It's Wednesday. Tomorrow is my Friday, and I'm really happy about that.
Yeah.
I know it just livens up things. I have I don't know. I probably have more than my share of channel shout outs today. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's some I just, yeah,
I got one more joke. You want to hear the last one?
I do. But Big Family Expedition has one for us right here, Gail.
Oh, okay.
It says, joke, what's the leading cause of dry skin? I don't know. What is it?
I have a guess, but I'm not going to say it.
We'll say the guess. Yeah. Go ahead. What's the answer, Big Family?
Towels, maybe?
Towels?
Towels? I don't know. That's the solution.
Yeah, no. Towels. Get it? Dry
Towels.
skin? Wasn't that one of our jokes one time? I think that
Yeah,
was one
maybe
of
I've
our
heard it.
jokes.
Maybe I've heard it before.
I think that was one of my jokes. I'll have to go look. Thanks for sharing, Big Family Expedition.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
So I tried to set up Nightbot. They make that really confusing.
I thought this one was cute. I don't know why this one made me chuckle, but it did. What does the corn say when it gets a compliment?
I don't know.
What does the corn say when it gets a compliment? Aw, shucks.
Oh no, that's
I
so
don't know why that made
funny.
me laugh,
That
but it
is,
did. I was just
yeah.
like, aw,
Did you shuck
shucks.
corn? That's so cute. That's a cute one
Hmm.
too. You'll have to take
Yeah,
some
I
of
thought it was
these.
cute.
You have to take some of these to the meetup. But guys, just so you know, I'm still doing a live next Wednesday. Even with Gail not being here, I'm still doing a live. So come and join me. I have a very special guest joining us, and I'm pretty darn excited about it.
Who are you having on in my place?
Holly is coming from 50 Acre Homestead, and she is
Ooh,
going to be my guest. Her and I have been
awesome.
connected on Instagram, and she's agreed to come and do a live with me for next Wednesday. So if
Oh,
you have any
that's good.
questions for Holly or don't want to know more, go look at Instagram under 50 Acre
I'll try to
Homestead.
catch the replay like after it
Yeah,
posts later on to
yeah.
give you some watch time for it.
But any questions
Um,
you may want to have for her, please email me those questions. I could use as many questions as possible, guys. I like
oh,
having a
okay.
good
Well, I might could
variety.
email you some questions even though I'm not going to be
Sure,
here.
that'd be great.
If you're in this live, if you would share this out on your community tab to get a few more people in here. And I'm sorry if I haven't said hello to anyone in the comments. I cannot see the comments because I'm on my
Mm,
phone. So
Well,
I'm so sorry. I have to hit a button to see the comments,
oh,
and then I can't see who's in there. So it's kind of
okay.
like disorienting. Hello, Jamie's
I
Country
gotta let
Living.
my son know the package was delivered.
Awesome. We like packages.
Yes, we do.
Who
We've been
doesn't
waiting.
like getting Amazon packages on your front
Mhm.
porch? I
And
know
I
I
still
do.
haven't got those seeds, just so you know.
Not a thing in the world I can do, but
So
just
I just
hope they
want to
get
tell
there.
you somebody, somebody is enjoying the pepper seeds.
Oh, I think it's going to be you. It's just going to maybe take another week or two.
I don't know.
They might be for next year. I don't know. Not looking too good, is it? Well,
It's
darn.
okay. I'm trying to understand what P and J says. We have to we have to bounce. We will try and pop back. Oh yeah, okay. You
Oh, they
you
have to
do
leave.
that.
Bounce. I have to leave.
Yeah. No, that's okay. I wasn't sure. I'm like, did I miss something there?
Yeah.
I'm like thinking bounce. What do you got to bounce? Like a ball or something?
Bounce on. We got to bounce on out of here.
Yeah.
Bounce out of here. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I don't have any more jokes to tell. Those are my
Nope,
jokes.
I wrote down 4, so for
How about
today.
you want to talk about some collaborations?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't write any details. I just wrote a bunch of collaborate. I just
Yeah,
wrote
I
the
didn't really write
hashtags.
any either, but as you all know, I'm doing Grow It, Cook It. Um,
Yes.
my video will be
So
coming out.
basically, the synopsis on Grow It, Cook It is you grow something in your garden, then you bring it in the house and you make something with it. That's pretty much the gist of Grow It, Cook It, hosted by Tina
Hey, Christy
at
Blitz.
Life in the Piedmont. Grow It, Cook It.
Yes. I
So
actually
I'm
started
gonna
my
mark them
video.
off as
I
I go.
harvested,
That way I'll know we've already mentioned that one.
yeah,
I'm
I
still
harvested,
hosting Garden Tour Club from May through August. We're doing a monthly giveaway. Some months have two giveaways, some months have three. You can still enter as a collaborator. And I will be starting a brand new playlist for Garden Tour May starting today. I'm going to hit the hashtag a little bit later after this live and see if I have any new ones to add for May. And that's it. That's going to go all the way through the end of August. I still have Weird Container Growing 24. That's pretty much growing any container that is not a usual planting container. It could be a tire, it could be a lamp, it could be a boat or a barbecue pit, whatever, however well your imagination goes.
yeah. And then Heather at Milk and Honey Farm, she's doing a salad dressing one, a collaboration. So you might want to check into that one as well. If
Salad dressing roundup.
yeah,
And if you go on her channel and find that hashtag in her, it'll give some details, but I think it's pretty much now through December 31st. So you can get in on that anytime you want. Just use hashtag salad dressing roundup. Tag her channel, she'll add you to a playlist. And I
hey,
still need
let's
to join in on that one.
Christy Betts is here. Welcome in.
Hi, Christy.
Dee's Garden Adventure. Welcome in.
Hello,
We're talking
Tiana.
about collaborations right now. So if you want to get involved in part of the open collabs that are going on, it helps your channel as well.
It does. You get to
You know,
meet
you
new
get
people with every
views, you get new
collaboration that you
subs,
enter.
you get
Um,
watch hours. So you know, you don't have to do all of them. Just pick one or two that you like to do, or just think like, oh yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and do a
you could
video
pick
for this.
different people. You know,
Yeah,
maybe
it's all
one
good.
person has 4 collabs, pick one from that one, and another person has 3, pick one from that one, and just, meet different people. Brand new collaboration, hashtag 1896
Yeah,
Fanny Farmer Recipes, hosted by the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch and Luann's Kitchen. And it's pretty much old-fashioned recipes from your Fanny Farmer cookbook. You can look those up online or on Pinterest. Yeah, and
it's
if you
all from
have a really
scratch.
old-fashioned recipe, you could still use the hashtag and add it in.
Like everything is literally from scratch. Like if you like,
Yes.
you're not going to go and get Susan over at the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. She did her barbecue lima bean recipe today on her
Mhm.
premiere.
Yeah.
So she did everything from scratch. She didn't go to the convenience and get barbecue sauce. She made it all from scratch. And you can too, because you have this stuff in your pantry. So this is going to be a fun collaboration, I think.
Well, you could even take one and modernize it a little bit if
You
that's the
can.
direction you need to go with it.
And she
You
also
know,
said too, you can use a family recipe of like a from scratch
Mhm.
family recipe.
Yeah, old-fashioned brownies made from scratch instead of from a box, something like that would work.
That's okay,
Most cookie
Jamie.
recipes are from scratch. You could technically add that in on there.
You can go up and Google Fanny Farmer recipe and find something if you want to participate in it. It's okay.
Yeah, if you're a moderator on the channel, if you could put some of these hashtags in the comment section of this live so people can look back at those hashtags if it's something they might want to join. Heather from Milk and Honey Heritage Farms is doing one called Pizza Partay. And on the word party, you're going to spell it Partaay, Pizza Partay, because Heather's unusual and she likes to change it
Yeah.
up. So Pizza
Um,
Partay. And you just
Pete,
make a pizza your own way. Store-bought crust, homemade crust, whatever you do, make your pizza and she'll add it into her playlist. And I have completed that video.
yeah, I
I
did
made
that too. And Dee's Garden Adventure, when I find out, I will be more than happy to share. I bet you anything there is a copycat recipe. Have you ever
oh yeah.
Googled for that?
Yeah.
I bet you there
I've
is.
done a couple of copycat recipes on my
Yeah.
video. My
Yeah.
husband tried this Brussels sprout salad. So I looked it up. It was a Cracker Barrel
Thanks,
recipe.
Jamie.
Brussels sprout salad. It comes with uh, Brussels sprouts and kale, and it's sweetened cranberries and I think pecans. Anyway, and you make this sauce for it, and it is so delicious. I love it. I didn't even think I liked Brussels sprouts, but apparently I like Brussels sprouts raw
Brussels
better
sprouts are
than
very
cooked.
good. They're very, especially if you use a balsamic glazed vinaigrette and roast them in your oven. It's very, very good. Just
Yeah,
saying. Yeah. And make
if I
sure,
had
everybody, if
seeds, I
you
would
do,
try growing that.
and if you guys do, anybody here decides to partake in any of the collaborations that have been mentioned, make sure that you um, tag the channel that's hosting it so they can add you to the playlist and make
Yeah.
sure, because we can comment and we can share it out. So make sure
And
you
the
do
way that
that.
you tag is you hit that little @ sign, and then you start typing the channel name, and it will pop up automatically people that you are subscribed to, and that's how you tag that channel. And you would do that in your description box, or you could even do it in your title technically. So
Yeah. So I think it's going to
there are
be,
a ton,
there's a ton. Those are
a
just a
ton of
few.
collabs.
That's just a few that got mentioned. There's a lot going on. And if you
We're
ever want to
trying to
know,
talk Jamie into
um,
doing a Where's the Beef collaboration.
yes. And if you ever want
Hopefully
to know
she'll
what
do it.
collaborations are going on, Gail always puts a video out on those. But if you're not sure, here you go. You can email Gail right there, gailsouthernliving@yahoo.com,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
ask.
if you say I want one for cooking or cleaning or decluttering
Yeah,
or whatever, I can
yeah.
email you back, cleaning your freezer out, whatever it is.
Or you can
Um,
email me, and I will be more than happy to help you as well.
the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch technically has 4 collabs. We already talked about Fanny Farmer. She also has Cleaning Hacks 24. That's any kind of a cleaning hack, whether it be homemade or store-bought. Hashtag freezer clean out 24. You could clean out your freezer, or you could make a recipe with stuff you cleaned out from your freezer. One
Jamie,
more
Jamie
collaboration.
says, Jamie says, LOL, hashtag where's the beef?
Where's the beef? Yeah, I sent her that picture of the Where's the Beef lady. I
Did
sent
you?
it to her, texted it to her. And the last one for the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch is hashtag declutter challenge 24.
Yeah.
And it's just pretty much decluttering anything, a drawer, a room, a shelf, anything,
Yeah,
anything you declutter.
absolutely. So there you go, guys.
There's
Join
so
in,
many.
help grow your channel, meet some new friends, get some new subscribers. There's always so much new friends you
The
can make doing these.
the one I didn't talk about, like for the homesteading and prepping community, hashtag POB challenge. This is hosted by Bushcraft Family. He's a prepping channel, and the POB stands for prepping on a budget. So POB challenge, you just make a video showing how you prep on a budget, and then you tag 3 channels to join into the collaboration. And I did tag Luann, Jamie, and Robin in the collab.
Right.
So go by there and check it out, see what it's all about.
Sorry, Jamie, I just misspelled that, but I hear you. I'm the same way, Jamie. I have a hard time keeping up. I get very overwhelmed with it all. So
Yeah, just let me know
and,
what type of collab you're looking for. And if there's something out there, I'll remember it. So just email me. Hey, what kind of cooking collabs are out right now? What kind of cleaning collabs are out? What kind of dessert recipes are out and stuff like that. And I'll let you know. I'll match you up the person with the collab that goes with that. So, and if there isn't one, then I suggest if I say, hey, there's not one for that, then hey, do your own, do your first one and let us know so we can all join in.
thanks, Jamie, for putting all those up there too, and the hashtags that go with it. Really, really appreciate that. It really helps out so people can see, write them down, and then decide.
Mm-hmm.
Who did you lose?
I think this would be a really good collaboration for the summer. Gelatin pudding recipes hosted by uh, Blackberry Rock Homestead and Luann's Kitchen. You could make some kind of dessert with gelatin or pudding or both and put that out. I think that would be a good summer collaboration to join in. As a matter of fact, I might be joining that in. I have a pie I've been really wanting to do. So I haven't done a dessert recipe in a while. So I really want to get in and do something like that. I like to do something like that every like spring, summer. I like to put out some kind of a cold dessert recipe.
Yeah, I do the same thing, especially with Memorial Day weekend coming up. Barbecue. I always think of barbecue and swimming and just being outdoors
Yeah,
and so I kind of have one in my head. I love it. It's a family favorite, so I think I may go ahead and make that for Memorial Day weekend. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
yeah, I've been wanting to
So
do a lemon pie. I was thinking about maybe doing a cold lemon pie
that sounds good.
type recipe.
That sounds good.
I
That
think I
sounds
have
really
one
good.
that actually calls for jello or pudding. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna look and I could join that into Luann's gelatin pudding recipes collaboration that she has going on right now. So, and I try to
Yeah.
fit things together. Like I actually joined Pizza Parte and Grow It Cook It together because I was cooking fresh spinach from my garden and I caramelized it or wilted it, my mom calls it, and put it on my pizza for a
Yeah.
healthy pizza.
Yeah, it was a good one. Jamie, I don't know about you, but I had to put my air conditioner on here because it got to 90, just about 90 the other day. And I'm like, whoa, that's a little too hot, too fast for me. I'm not ready for that, you know?
I get to go pick up my new glasses probably after this live today.
Oh, good for you.
Thank
Um,
you for putting up those hashtags, Jamie. Much appreciated.
Write this down. Look up the recipe for using just one whole lemon, Gail. I think it's called blender lemon pie.
Huh, blender lemon pie. Let
And
me
that
write
comes
that
from
down.
Dee's Garden Adventures. Thanks, Dee.
Blender lemon pie. Hmm.
It's a little nicer today. The breeze is a little better today outside.
Yeah, mostly
But,
I just
I'm
watered.
not one to go out in the sun unless I'm in water.
Yeah, I
So,
actually weeded one section of my garden, and I'm trying to make myself a new challenge to weed at least a foot area of garden per day.
yeah, it does help when you keep up
And
on it.
it will help. So I worked on the perennial garden because, there's so much stuff coming up there, and I have to wait for it to get up to see if it's a weed or the actual plant. So far in there, I have dill, I have ground cherries. I believe I might have lemon balm, but I don't see any sage at all. And I don't see any mint at all. I
Oh,
thought mint was easy to grow, but I'm
mint,
having a little
is it
trouble
in
with
a
it.
container?
I tried it's in a bed, it's in a raised bed, a
Yeah,
long raised bed.
that's strange. That
I
is
know.
strange.
Well, it's from seed. I did chocolate mint about 3 years ago, and I had it for about 2 years, and I managed to kill it.
Got yeah.
Which they say you can't kill it.
You
I
can't kill
can.
you
I
can't
can
kill
kill
mint.
it.
I'm sorry. You just can't. It's very impossible
Yeah.
to kill.
So I'm gonna have to keep trying.
Yeah,
Keep
I
trying
got
on the mint thing.
so
But
I need my husband or my son to go out to my garden. I got some really heavy grow bags to move. I need to go and get my blueberry plants that I have managed to keep alive in the way that they came from Costco. But I just ordered a bag of netting that will go over them as they grow.
the
I can adjust
IBG
it.
seed swap seeds, I believe, are gonna go out Friday or Monday. So if you entered that collaboration, IBG Seed Swap 24 with the Indiana Backyard Gardener, those seeds are going to go out either Friday or Monday. So I'm pretty much only going to plant things that are rare because she's
Yeah.
supposed to send me some roselle seeds. I will plant those because I don't have any. And like if she sends me any flowers, I'll plant those. But most of the other stuff like squash and stuff, I'm probably going to end up just putting it into next year.
Yeah, I go
So
outside in the morning too, Christy, and do my weeding and whatever I need to
yeah,
do in the
that's
garden.
what I did this morning with my 1.5 foot section there that I
Yeah.
did this morning.
I'll usually work as the summer comes and everything rotates the sun. I can be out there from about 7:30 to about 11:30, 12 o'clock in the morning
It's
before the
not even that
before
late
the
with the sun.
sun
It's
gets
like 10
really
o'clock. It's
before it gets really bad pounding down on where I
completely
can't
unbearable
tolerate it.
after 2 o'clock here.
And then I come in and I then change and then I go to my wonderful above ground pool I got at Walmart and I float on my
Aren't you
raft.
lucky?
I do. And then I float on my raft the rest of the afternoon.
For you. That's
I do.
good.
Every day
Yeah, I
I will
was
do that.
texting back and forth with a family member this morning, and they were spending a lot of time just like worrying about stuff. And I was trying to share as politely and kindly and lovingly as I could that if you spend your whole entire life worrying, you're not enjoying your life. You need to have a bubble bath, go float on your floaty in the pool, go on a trip, go get your nails done, buy an ice cream, go window shopping, do something that you like to do, and just treat yourself, meet some new friends. Just you can't sit around worrying all day. You're not going to enjoy anything that
No,
you do.
no. Well, you know what, Christy, I'm gonna tell you. Walmart, I just go into Walmart and buy one of those above ground pools if you can afford it. Um, because we had so many people living here, we got this really big one. It's like I forget 15 by 24. It's long. You can swim laps in it, honestly. And so I don't, and I have a nice sand filter and it keeps everything nice and blue. So we took the cover off. The water's disgusting. We're getting it ready and going to be opening the pool up as soon as it gets cleaned up and the filter starts running and turns blue.
Did you see P&J's comment? Were they talking about ice cream, or was that a typo?
Ice cream sounds like good idea.
Were they talking about ice cream maybe?
I don't know. Hey, that would be a fun collab, huh? Ice cream collab.
Yeah. Yeah. If you had like a ice cream
Oh,
machine, which I don't. I have every other possible appliance you can imagine. I have it, except for a fridge dryer. I don't
hey,
have that.
Jan. Simply Jan,
I need the
welcome
whole
in.
shelf. Hi, Jan.
Yeah,
Can you
typo
sing,
ice.
Jan?
So yeah, um, ice cream. That an ice cream collab would be great, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would
I
be
think you
fun.
can make it without an ice cream maker.
I bet you could too. I don't know.
Probably in your KitchenAid, you could probably make ice cream in that.
Well, they do have one of those containers for your KitchenAid that you have to keep in your freezer first. It's a bowl because I've done it. But my Bosch mixer that I bought in November, they had one of their bundle deals, and it came with the ice cream maker and the food processor on there, and that. So,
I need tons of shelves to
uh,
store all my appliances
so
that I have.
big family expedition, a pool party sounds like a lot of fun,
A pool party, yeah.
but
Pool
ain't gonna
party.
be no video for a pool
You could
party
have some
here.
pizza. Yeah, I'm not going to put myself in a. Not happening. I could show you my feet. You could see my feet at the pool. I think I've done that before. I think I made a short at the pool one year. But it's no fun to go to the pool by yourself. Like, I really don't have anybody to go to the pool with.
Well, and see, but to be honest with you, I would never go to the pool either. That's just not who I am. Um, and I guess just growing up, my mom and dad put a pool in when we were young, and then when we bought our first house, it happened to have a pool. And
I've been trying to talk my husband into getting a pool for the house, but he hasn't got one yet.
when we
I'm just
moved
going to
out,
have to buy
well,
it myself, I think.
when we moved to Virginia, I was both my husband and I were so thankful, like, oh, there was no pool to take care of. But then when we bought our property and we're out there in the heat of the summer, I'm like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. I need a pool. I don't care what it is, but I need something to go jump into and cool my body off. Too hot.
Hide the bud piles.
But you can buy them really cheap now. Walmart has them.
Yeah, I guess I'll just have to save up sometime in the spring so we can have one for the whole summer. Well, technically, it's not too late right now, except for I don't have money to buy one.
Do you do that now, Jamie? She says we dammed up a creek in the woods to go swimming. That's cool. That's very cool, Jamie. Hey, Christy says no live video for me in a suit. You go, Sherry. I hope Zeppelin feels better. Her dog is sick
Yeah,
and has been
I know
sick.
what that's like.
So bye,
I can't
Sherry.
even
Thanks.
listen to myself on the lives when my cat was sick. I can't even listen to them. They're so sad.
Yeah.
You could just hear it in my voice. Like if you know me very well, you can hear that I'm like dragging.
Okay. I got an email from you, Gail.
From me. Okay.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting. One of
You
the
got an email from me while I'm live with you?
well, no, I think you sent it
Oh,
before.
yeah.
It
When I
doesn't
was trying
say
to, maybe I sent it when I was trying to forward it to myself. Maybe I
maybe
forwarded it to you instead.
you did. That's okay.
Possibly. I told you I was having one of those days. Yesterday I was laying down for a couple of hours with a bellyache.
Is that
And
catnip or cat mint? Can I put cat mint next to an artichoke? Or is that cat I don't I've never grown cat and mint, so I don't know.
I don't see why not, but I don't know. I'm
Oh,
not
Christy,
an
sorry
expert
about
with
your kitty.
companion planting. I'm learning anytime you want to protect your plants, it's best to plant them with marigolds, basil, or I've also heard dill. I've never heard dill until I watched Mountain Grandma's video. So you can also protect your plant with dill. And it's because dill has a really strong smell. Like you can
Hmm.
just walk by it and smell it. You could touch it
Yeah,
with your hands. Like this morning, I was weeding around some of the dill and you could totally smell it on my hands afterward. But
nice.
I already have about 7 or 8 deal up already. I have one that's big. That's from last year coming back up. But I have a bunch more. So I'm going to have deal running out one side of my ear and the other. So I'm going to make up the biggest half-gallon jar of powdered ranch dressing, homemade. I'm going to make the biggest batch of it this year. That's hopefully will last me through the whole year because I like powdered ranch and
I
I
want
like making my own powdered ranch.
Yeah, and to Dee's question, I guess my question is cat mint very similar to like a mint? Because my concern would be that the mint would actually take over and choke out your artichoke plant.
Oh,
So
be invasive maybe.
I would be a little hesitant on growing those two together. I would maybe
Yeah,
separate them because you
people
don't
were
want that
telling
to
me
happen.
don't grow marigolds, they're invasive. And I'm like, I'm growing them in a pot because so they're not going anywhere.
So I don't know if that's going to help you at all, but I hope. And P&J Homestead, she just said mint spreads fast. Just keep an eye too, so it doesn't smother. So there's two for
I'm not
two.
having that trouble with mint spreading. I can't even get it up. So
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
So
wanted it. I actually drink mint in my shake in the morning. I have an ice cube of mint every morning in my shake, and I've just started back drinking that again because my stomach was hurting yesterday. And I figured that meant I needed some nutrition that I was missing. So I made my mint shake with fresh spinach from the garden, and it has mint and protein powder and cocoa powder and stuff like that in it. Good stuff. Good for you stuff.
yesterday I harvested. I did a video on it for my own collaboration. I got to harvest for the first time yesterday spinach and lettuce, and I'm doing a video on that and probably going to be combining it with Heather's if I have time tonight for the salad dressing recipe. So,
Oh, that's
because we have
cool. Yeah.
church tonight, so I got to move really fast with cooking
I have
dinner
a
and
little
getting
bit of
ready.
dill left over from last year. What I was thinking I could make some kind of salad dressing with that. Wouldn't that be good for that salad dressing recipe that we have?
Say that one more time, Gail.
See, I'm about to harvest a bunch more dill. So what I was thinking is maybe I could use the leftover dill that's dehydrated. Maybe I could use that to make one of these salad dressings.
Oh, I bet that would be very good.
Hmm.
I think that'd be good. I bet you could find a good salad dressing for that.
I bet you could.
Or make some pickles,
Mhm. Yeah,
some fresh dill
if I
pickles.
get enough pickling cucumbers, I will.
Aw. I don't see hummingbirds here, Jamie. I see a lot of other birds, but no hummingbirds around here. We have woodpeckers and blue jays and yellow finches and any other bird. And yeah, my fingers hurt today from screwing in those on my raised beds, the bolts and that. They really hurt from doing that.
I really like
So,
those metal beds. I want some more of those. I only
well,
have one.
you didn't hear me when I was saying when I ordered them on Amazon. They were on sale, and two, there's a green little box next to it where you can clip it. It's a coupon, and then it gives you an extra like 10% off on them.
My sister actually bought that one for my birthday back in February.
Yeah. So that's what
That
I
was my
got.
birthday present from her.
Yeah. So
She also sent me lavender seeds, but I'm having trouble getting lavender to come up from seeds. So
I just bought lavender at the Amish. You know, when you're in
I bought
Oklahoma,
one.
stop at the Amish. Go stop at some Amish places. They'll have the seed starts for that. I bought mine for $1.25 up in Lancaster.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to do some shout outs to the channels?
Yes.
I have a new one to give a shout out. And this one comes from, she is a new friend to me, and we got connected. And this is why it's important to do collabs through Gail's collaboration of the Garden Tour Club. We are now new friends, and it's called Grey Gum Farm, and she is in
Yeah.
Australia.
Yep. Super sweet lady.
She
Love
has
that channel.
410 subs, and she's hoping to get to 1,000, and could probably use some friends. So go check her out. She has beautiful area. Her lilacs were beautiful. And it's fall there right now, so it's a different stage, and
Yeah.
it's just a lot of fun to just see other
It's
people.
cool.
So go say hi to Grey Gum Farm. If anybody
That's
can
a good
find
one.
that link.
Yep. You picked out a really good one. And I don't know if we've ever shouted out this channel before or not, but I wanted to shout out Hygge Homestead, and that's
Never.
Hygge, Hygge Homestead. And her name that she goes by on YouTube is CB. And she is a homesteading, gardening, cooking channel. She does all that. She joins Fall Fest every year. Really nice lady. And I believe she's trying to work on her watch hours right now.
Okay. Thanks, Jamie. Jamie's getting the links for these channels we're shouting out. So thank you.
Hygge Homestead.
Thank you. So aside from Grey Gum Farm, I have Sassy Southern NC Girl.
Oh, that's my friend Jen. She's a paper crafter. She lives in Kentucky.
Yes. She has 804 subs. I was over there today and really enjoyed her video. So
she joins into Fall Fest as well. She is a Fall Fester.
She does unboxing. She does encouragement of words, and she does participate in collaborations too. So go check out Sassy Southern. Go check out Sassy Southern NC Girl.
I've talked to her on the phone. Jen is a really, really sweet lady. Love her. Her husband is military.
Didn't know you were connected to her. That's awesome.
Yeah, you picked a good one. Yeah, she's one of the members on my other channel.
Awesome.
Jen is, yeah.
I know Big Family Expedition. It's beautiful, her property, huh? In Australia. Go ahead.
Oh, Grey Gum Farm, yeah. I know we've shouted this person out when she came into the live before, but I wanted to do a special shout out separate of that. Deborah's Delicious Dishes.
Yes,
And
yes.
she lives over in New Jersey. She participates in collaborations, does food hauls. She does Bible devotionals, inspirational type things. She's a super, super sweet lady, very supportive. She was actually in my comment section. So I actually picked 3 people from my comment section today. That's where I got
That's
my
awesome.
shout outs for today, was straight from my comments for this
I love
channel.
that. Yeah, and that's where the Gray Gum Farm came from, my comments.
Yep.
She saw my video and I'm like, "Who is this person?" And then went over to her. I'm like, "Ah, there's her video for Gail." So I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah. Yeah. She's awesome. You'll love Jen. She's super sweet. I need to have her up for a live sometime just to talk about um, crafting and
Yeah.
stuff. Talk about crafting or devotions or something like that.
Yeah,
I also
absolutely.
wanted to shout out Rushing Wind Mountain. She's a
Yeah,
ASMR channel. She kind of comes from the tuber chat type community, and she shows a lot of beautiful scenery set to music. So if you like those kinds of things, she has a lot of stuff like that. And if you're just looking for something pleasant to listen to because you're feeling stressed out, you can kind of put it on a playlist and it'll play some really pretty music while it's showing the scenes. So Rushing
that's
Wind
another good
Mountain, and her
channel. I
first name
like
is
that.
Ruby.
I like that channel too.
I
And
remember her
speaking,
first name because her channel name starts with RU and her name is Ruby. So Ruby. That's what helps me to remember her first name, Ruby.
yep. Then I have another channel, Nanny Tam. She's a really great
Danny
supporter of
Tam.
so many
Yeah,
channels. She has 226 subs right now, and she does do cooking and gardening and preserving. So go give Nanny Tam some love over at her channel. I think you'll like her as
very
well.
sweet lady. Yeah.
Do you have any
Those are
more?
my 3 that I did today. I did 3.
Okay. And just as always, I'm doing this in case there's somebody new here listening but not commenting. Um, Kevin over at Tuber Chat, he is a really great person that helps small channels. There's a lot of wealth of information and a great way to get connected to other channels to help you grow and swap playlist. And if anybody needs playlist swapped, type in the comments below me or something like that, and I'm going to write you down because I've been running a lot of playlists lately myself for people who need some watch hours, and I can
Mhm.
swap with you if you
Yep,
are
I
up for
did have
that.
one email me the other day that wanted to swap. So people are listening to us saying we want to swap. So you can swap with either of us that's up here.
Yeah,
We're both doing this for watch time. Um, and also because we like hanging out with you guys, because you
yeah.
guys are awesome. We like
So
learning
email
and
me here
teaching,
if you want to swap.
hanging out.
If you want to swap, there's my email. Whoops, and there's Gail's email.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you.
so you let us know. Yeah, it's always a lot of information.
Yeah,
P
Kevin
and
has
J
a lot
says
of
about
good,
Kevin's
good
channel.
information.
Yeah,
Super smart guy.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I think Tuber Chat could run the world with his knowledge. He could be like the next president. He's just like full of knowledge, you know.
Yes, he knows a
And he
lot out there.
speaks with such conviction, like you believe everything he's telling you. You're like, oh, I do need to do that. Oh, yeah, yeah, I do need to do that. I used to
Yeah.
actually take notes when I was in there. And I would go in there sometimes and just write notes and just say hi and write notes down of stuff he was saying because he had a lot of. I wish he would put out videos of just his YouTube knowledge. That would be really cool.
Well, maybe that's something we can just request of him to do.
Yeah,
Or we
I
can
think
have him as a guest up here with us some Wednesday
yeah,
afternoon.
I think you have to be a member of his channel to have him as a guest,
I am a member of
which
his channel.
you are. Okay, well, there you
I
go.
am. Yep.
Well, there you
So,
go. There's the answer to. I have been a member to his channel, but I kind of have. I kind of have to switch around to different people
yeah, of course. Every
because
little bit adds up too. And it's,
yeah, I
you have
have
to,
money
so
and then I don't have money and then I have
yeah,
money and then I don't have money.
it's all good.
I'm a housewife. I don't make very much money.
You have a very important role as a housewife. Just remember that. You are the
Yes, I
keeper
know.
of
I
your
know.
home.
I know, I know, but it doesn't pay well.
Yes, eternally it does.
Yeah, it's all right. You're
Hey,
right.
Grave Gum Farm, we just shouted out your
Yes, we did. We did
we
shout
just
out to
shouted
you.
out your channel. I was just talking to everybody, telling that you're a new friend, that I found you through the collaboration of the garden tour with Gail that's hosting. So
Hmm.
you
Yes.
just we are so excited. You're from Australia, so that's really cool. Your property's beautiful, and I loved
Yeah,
your
and if you're
lilacs
part of the
today.
Garden Tour Club, the drawing will happen on that video on Friday on Gulf Southern Living will be the drawing and the two winners for the month of April. So if you were a channel that entered a video or a commenter, go back and check out to see who the winners are.
Awesome, Jan. No, okay, I'm a little tired, but when I
Just
glanced
need to let it
down,
go.
Jan, I thought that said just stabbed instead of subbed.
Oh my.
So my eyes got refocused. I'm like, oh, look at all these great people that are connecting with you, Grey Gum. That's awesome.
Awesome. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Hey, Bella's Worcester Farm said, didn't you just give her a shout out too?
Um,
Did you give
maybe
Bella?
was it last week, maybe?
Maybe. Okay. Hey, Bella,
Possibly.
welcome in. I know, Jamie. Oh, Lord, have mercy. I'm telling you, I'm tired. I can't help that. I just get tired working
What are
and
you
then
having for dinner today, Tina?
I got some ground beef out. I'm gonna do Salisbury steaks, and I've got my potatoes that I canned last year for dinner, and then I'm gonna make a nice salad for everybody. But
That's cool.
this will lead into our next topic of leftovers. How many of you
Leftovers.
have leftover lunch or dinners? And do you use them, and how do you use them? Or do you have people in your home like me that don't care for leftovers, but my son will eat leftovers? My husband won't. He doesn't like
I'm
them.
a little picky about leftovers. I only eat leftovers of a few things, like enchiladas and lasagna are two things we fight over in the leftovers.
That's
That's a
funny.
popular one.
That's funny. Well, I did a really great yeah, don't let it go to waste, right, Jamie? I
Yeah.
he just reheats it. So I did chicken last night. That's going to be my recipe. It's a marinade for my chicken, and I'll call that out really quick since I'm so that I did a chicken last night and did it in the air fryer. And I always try to make more than I really need to. So that way I know I have it left over for
Had to
the
get my
next day.
recipe.
Yeah, yeah, no, you're fine. My husband's one, he'll eat the lasagna leftover as well
Yeah, I
because
will.
he
I'll eat
loves
lasagna.
lasagna.
Hmm. That sounds good, actually. I need some lasagna.
Yeah, so he would do that.
I
But
love it.
the chicken that I did, and I haven't put it in the description, so write it down if you want. This is my marinade that I use for my
Get
chicken.
out your pen and paper recipe time.
Now, it calls for red wine vinegar, and I happen to be out of that, so I used a cooking sherry that I had. But it does call for red wine vinegar if you have it. And then no measurements. It's by my, about a tablespoon or so of Dijon mustard, um, some olive oil or avocado oil, whatever you prefer, some garlic powder, some pepper, some salt, some red pepper flakes because I love red pepper flakes. Um, you can throw in parsley, basil, put it in a Ziploc bag, rub it all together, and let it marinate for 30 minutes or up to all day in the refrigerator, depending on
Sounds
when you want.
good.
It's
I
very
don't I
good.
don't keep cooking sherry though. Unfortunately, I don't know what I could use. I don't have anything that I could use for that, but it sounds
But
good.
do you have a red wine vinegar or white wine
No,
vinegar?
white wine vinegar.
Oh, and also I did this last night. It's not in the recipe, but it tasted good. I added about a tablespoon or so of honey and then I add, I don't know, some maple syrup.
Mhm.
Put that all in together. It was very good.
Mhm.
I mean, if you don't have red wine vinegar, then use the maple syrup and honey if you have it. It'll be just fine.
Yeah, it sounds really good. Maybe it's something I could pick up at the store, add to the pantry, you know.
That's my son texting me. He's trying to fix the pool. The
Like
part that
that.
I
That's her
ordered.
marinade recipe.
Huh?
I said that's your marinade recipe for
That's my
chicken.
marinade recipe for chicken. That'd be another great collab, huh? Marinade collab.
Marinades, yeah. Yeah.
Different marinades.
I'm
Huh.
probably not
Especially,
gonna do another collab
yeah,
for the rest of the year because I'm going straight from Garden Tour Club into Fall Fest. And
yeah,
then I'm going to take a break during the holidays and just join other people's. So I'm probably not starting another collab until of my own until January.
gotcha. Maybe
Take
maybe
a
I'll
break.
think about the anybody here would be interested in doing a marinade collaboration, especially with summer coming and all the grilling out.
Maybe something small, like say you and I get together and say we're both going to just have a collab between the two of us and we both just do kind of a similar recipe type of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe something small like that where
Yeah.
we just,
But it just came to my mind because there's so many great marinades out there, right? I always like to. So that's my
so
recipe, and that's how I use my leftovers tonight. I will eat the chicken. I will reheat that and have it with my salad.
sounds good. So what we use our leftovers for here, we usually end up uh, putting them in my husband's lunch most of the time.
Okay.
Occasionally, like if we have little pieces of things left over from like tacos or something, I'll take all of those things and put them in a bowl and make it like a taco bowl kind of thing, you know?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, stuff like that. And my husband loves that. Hello, Alfonso.
Hey,
Welcome in.
Alfonso, I still haven't messaged him. I need to email him.
Another way you could use your leftovers is you could have a leftover night sometime during the week or on the weekend, and everybody could just put out all the leftovers on the counter, and everybody could just heat up a plate of leftovers.
Yeah. And depending
That's
on what it is, you can make it a dump recipe and make a soup into it. Make a soup out of
Yeah,
it,
and that's
you
another
know?
thing I was going to say. Any kind of leftover meat you have, you could use in soups. You could use chicken and rice, or in a quiche, or in a breakfast burrito. Those are all things you could use your leftovers for. I just wrote down a few things you could use your leftovers for.
Hey, cool gamer, you're a new person here. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Hello, hello.
My fingers are
So
really
I have a
hurting me.
recipe too. Let me know when you're ready for that, and I'll
Yeah, go
call
ahead.
out
Go
call
ahead.
out my
Call your
recipe.
recipe out.
Okay, get your pen and your paper ready. I'm going to call out this recipe. Now, if you want this recipe, you can email me at gailsouthernliving@yahoo.com. It's right there on the screen, and I will email this recipe to you. So this recipe is for zucchini squares. So if you're a zucchini squash grower, um, so it's really good. You can make it like a 8x8 glass casserole type dish. Um, you're going to use 1.5 cup of Bisquick, half a cup of Parmesan cheese,
Ooh, yum.
half teaspoon of seasoning salt. It says taco. No, what is that? What does that say? Oh, 1 teaspoon of seasoning salt. Sorry, I can't read my own stuff.
That's
One
okay.
teaspoon of seasoning salt. Sorry about that. Minced garlic. I just put a little bit in there. 4 eggs beaten, half a cup of fine chopped onion, 2 tablespoons of parsley, a dash of pepper, 3 cups of shredded zucchini, and I'm kind of surprised by this one. It says half a cup of vegetable oil, but you could use olive oil, avocado oil,
Yeah.
whatever kind of oil you normally do. You
Mhm.
probably could even put butter, as well. and it makes it like it's almost like a bread-like texture. It's really, really super good. I
It
love
sounds
this
good.
recipe.
It sounds good. We
And you
got
could
some
probably replace the zucchini with something that you do like in
right,
place of the zucchini. You could
right.
probably put something else in there. So it's really, really good. Love it. That's one of my favorite recipes. I thought I would share a zucchini recipe because we're coming up on zucchini season, and I have about a 3-inch zucchini out there right now. So I'm not too
Nice.
far from harvesting zucchini in my garden. So that's
Nice.
my recipe for today, zucchini squares.
That went fast, didn't it? Your zucchini grew fast.
Yeah, it did. Hello, Lynn Oki.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you see that? And then we have, thanks, Jamie. Jamie, you need to come with us on a Wednesday. That would be fun to have you up here too. We join you
Yeah.
all the time. You should come join us.
Yes. Yeah,
You're
that
oh
is
yeah,
a
and
good
you're
idea.
almost to your hour, so we can get you there faster.
Have her as a guest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm considering one of those marathon things, but haven't fully decided yet. We'll see how
Yeah.
much I get done. I need to work on my packing a little bit more.
I think yeah, you can overextend yourself at times, you
Hmm.
know?
Yeah, earlier today I was making up my first aid kits for the homeless. It has Band-Aids. It has some of those flossers in it that you use to floss your teeth,
Yes.
some safety pins, and some Q-tips, and some alcohol swabs.
Oh, that's nice. That'll be perfect.
So I have some of these, and I was adding the flossers that my mother-in-law donated because I don't use those. I just use the regular floss that you hold on your fingers or whatever. So anyway,
That's
I
very
was working
nice.
on
Hey,
that right before
Blackberry
the
Rock
live.
Homestead. Welcome in.
Hi, Luann. We talked about your collaborations earlier.
I actually found the cookbook. It is not the original. It's not the 1896, but I found one that was done in 1920 something of the actual cooking school one, the original one.
Uh-huh.
It was a reprint. So of the what is the
I
collab
need to
again?
pick out my Fanny
The
Farmer
Fanny
recipes, I
Farmer,
think.
the Fanny Farmer. I have the Fanny Farmer Cooking School, Boston Cooking School cookbook. That's the
Yeah, I
one I
don't
found
remember.
at the thrift store here by me.
Yeah, I bought mine on Thrift Books from the
Yeah.
used bookstore, Thrift Books.
Yep.
I've used their books are in really good condition. I've never really gotten one that's messed up. They're just gently used, I would say. And you know, so I bought
Yeah,
one
they had
there.
other ones. They had other ones there too, the Fanny Farmer cookbook. But
Yeah, I have one. So
when I saw this one and it was the original, like the cooking school one, I'm like, oh, I have to
yeah,
have that one, you
I'll
know?
have it for this collab. And also when I get in the fall winter mode of making recipes, I'll be flipping through there doing some more. I believe this collaboration goes from now through the end of the year, so anytime you want to make a Fanny Farmer recipe, just use that hashtag 1896 Fanny Farmer recipes.
Are you looking for the Boston Cooking School one, Luann? Christy says, I've seen a lot of channels over the years throw themselves into making all
If it's the
types
one
of
without
videos and
measurements,
then burn out
no
and
thank
quit.
you.
I'm, I know it's true, Christy. It's true.
I don't like the ones without measurements.
Okay.
That's kind of confusing to me. I need
I'll,
a
I'll look. I'll look for it. I'll look while I'm out too, because that's I've been wanting to go thrifting and go to the used bookstores. My husband will never turn me down on that, and I'll look in my areas when I go out and see if I can find anything for you. It's a great one. Do you have anything else to talk about? I have one of the things that I was thinking about, and I made this mistake in my very early years of gardening was when I went to harvest things, especially lettuce. One of the things that I learned about lettuce is that you're very welcome, Luann. One of the things that I learned that lettuce cannot be harvested at when it's warm outside. and then
Just harvest it when you're ready to eat
have
your
to
salad.
you have to
Don't harvest too much at one time.
if you're gonna harvest your lettuce or your cold crops, my suggestion is to make sure that when you bring it in, get it in a ice bowl of water and make sure it's really cold and wash it and then wrap it up and put it in your refrigerator. Then it won't wilt at all on
Yeah,
you.
I harvest as I go on lettuce.
Yeah, and no, I do too. But what I'm saying is like, don't go when it's like 100 degrees out because it's gonna your lettuce
Yeah.
will wilt really fast on you because it's so hot because it's a
Yeah,
cold
I've
weather
had
crop.
that happen before. I try to just
Yeah.
get exactly what I need. I do
You're
actually
welcome,
share the
Jamie.
lettuce with the chickens. My chickens get lettuce too as well, so they
So do
help me
my
with it.
chickens and so do my
'Cause I always
goats.
plant too much.
Yep. And if it goes bad and I pull a plant out, I toss it over the fence to my goats.
Yeah,
Hi, living my
my
best life at 60.
I
Good to
only
see
have
you.
one animal for all that, so they get cucumbers, they get lettuce, they get all kinds of stuff. They're rotten
Bye. Bye,
in
big
the
family
summer.
expedition. Thanks for being here.
Hello, Echo.
We'll be here for a little bit longer. So that's my one gardening hack or tip when you go to harvest. That's
I agree. And don't wait too long to harvest your stuff either. If you
so
have like cilantro or parsley, get out there and get it going. Get it out, get it harvested and get it on that dehydrator and get it preserved. Don't lose it to critters.
no, so far so good. I'm
I've
okay.
had some critters,
Yeah. Well,
but they
I did find some holes in some of the leaves of my
yeah.
radishes.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Yeah. My pickling cucumbers are just getting to the what do you call it? The lattice, but not the lattice, the climbing wall. They're just
Yeah, I
starting
saw
to
that.
climb.
I saw that
So I'm
today on
happy.
your video, and I'm like, oh, look at them going up.
Yeah. Well, one of them I did on purpose. The other
Oh,
one did it on its own. So I
no,
was really
Lynn,
happy
I'm
about.
sorry. What was your comment, hon? I'm so sorry.
Did we miss something?
We did. Let me go back. And if you want to type it again, Lynn, I
And
will
I
definitely
apologize because I
pull it up.
don't, I can't see comments because I'm on my phone today. So if I miss something, I'm so sorry.
Lynn the Okie, did you all see my comment? I'm sorry, hon, I did not. Let me go back.
No, I haven't watched that much Tim Killer stuff. Just a little bit on Jan's channel is the only thing I've watched. I was actually not feeling too well that weekend, so I only watched like a little bit of Tim Killer stuff, not that much.
So I've just watched like clips that Jan's posted, and I know she posted a video out today, and that's Janet, simply Jan's Homestead. Um, and I haven't had a chance to watch it. So
Mhm.
the 10 killer meetup, this is all new to me. I don't know anything about it, but I'm glad people get to meet up and get to meet each
I
other.
think it's the
I think that's
second
great.
year for that meetup, possibly. I'm not sure. I
And
think
what's
it might be
Jan's
the second
called?
year.
What is
Jan's
Jan's?
is called the Ozark Meetup
She's the Ozark meetup.
because it's in the Ozarks of Missouri.
Oh, it's in Missouri. Why did I think
It's in Missouri.
Oklahoma?
No, it's in Missouri. No, Tin Killer was in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Okay.
No, we're going to Missouri. We're driving for 8 hours at least.
Yeah. Oh, Lynn
We'll be
just posted
driving all
four.
day.
Lynn said she just posted 4 shorts. So I'll go check those out.
Yeah, I'll try to remember to go by and check those out.
Yeah,
I have
absolutely.
enjoyed the footage I've seen. I did see the Charles with the fallen Arkansas veterans. I saw the Gillums and Brian with Vineyard Farmhouse and the Butler Family Farm. And there was a lot of people there I didn't know. I saw Angie with Our Cabin in the Woods.
I think I'm
There's a
gonna
lot of
get
people there I didn't recognize. I don't know everybody.
I think Jamie, myself, Joe, Robin. There's 4 of us already over here. We can do a meetup because we're all on the East Coast.
Hmm.
Maryland, Virginia, and New Jersey.
Yeah, y'all should. Y'all should totally do that. We'll come in and watch your lives.
Yeah.
I bet it was fun, Lynn.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
I
glad
can
that you
only
had a
go to
good
one a
time.
year. I can only afford to go to one per year, so I chose Jan's this year.
Yeah, and I'm hosting my own event in Amish country in Pennsylvania in October. So that's my big event that I do.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I definitely have nowhere. Nobody would want to come to this little bitty town for a meetup. There's no way.
Oh, you
I'll just
never
go to
know.
other people's.
You never know. There
Yeah.
was
It probably
something
costs a
else.
lot of money to throw a meetup. Can you imagine buying all that food for a meetup? That's a lot of food.
Do you have to supply all the food?
You probably supply a lot of it, not all
I
of it.
wouldn't think so. Not if it was a.
You're probably the one buying the paper plates and the silverware and I mean, just imagine you're doing
Well,
all
I
the
know, like with
lugging,
my
doing all the
event.
sitting out.
Yeah, but like with my event, so we're gonna go have lunch on an Amish farm, and then we'll have a big sit down lunch banquet at a restaurant, and all the stuff in between, I pay for desserts, you know, stuff like that. But yeah. Well, mine is, you know what? Mine isn't like a necessarily meetup from YouTube. It's about Amish. A lot of it's an Amish gathering with fans of Amish fiction, then the authors that write Amish fiction. So that's what my meetup is in October.
Hmm.
It's a 3-day thing in Amish country up in Pennsylvania.
That's cool.
So
Are you gonna make some videos or do lives or anything at your
yeah,
gathering,
I did
Tina?
last year. I did a thing. Yeah. Yep.
I don't think I was following you then.
No, you weren't probably. My last time, yeah. I did. I put together. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We always have fun when we get together. It's nice to see everybody. And all of these people I've met on Facebook. So it's, before I got into YouTube. So yeah, it's all good.
So does it have kind of like a family reunion vibe?
Yeah, it does. It does.
That's kind of what I'm picturing in my mind.
It
I
does.
bet it was fun.
And then like we have activities throughout the whole time we're together. And then people
Yeah,
have
that
time.
would
They
be fun.
go they go and shop. We give them a list of our favorite stores. Like I will give them a list of
I
places
was
that
thinking about bringing my karaoke machine to the
then so
Ozark
why
meetup.
not do it? You should. You should. Do
Yeah,
it.
Pinecone Fest is in October. I think that's right, Lynn. I think that's right.
Yeah, you should take your karaoke
But
machine.
I'm trying to go to different meetups each time. So since I already went to Pinecone Fest this year, I'm going to the Ozark meetup instead.
Christy, Christy, email me.
I'm not a going to every single event that YouTube has person. Not
Yeah.
happening.
In my event, I do my event every other year. It's not a yearly thing, it's an every other year thing.
Oh yeah,
It's a lot of work. And
I
it
bet.
costs whoops, whoa, no, not yet. I almost ended live stream. Woo!
Oh, okay.
I hit
Well,
the wrong
that was
button. Um
yes.
it costs people money to attend. Authors have their events and their signings that they do too. So every other year has been good for me. Even though people want to get together, I say, hey, if you're ever in the Lancaster area, let me know. And I will always come up and we'll go meet and we'll go shop and, do lunch or something.
Yeah, that's
So,
cool.
so Christy, you have my email up there. Go email me and I probably have some books.
Do y'all do giveaways at your event, Tina?
Oh yeah, big giveaways.
Awesome.
Yep. And this year it's going to be a little bit different because one of the things that's always been near and dear to my heart, and that's probably because of all the years in special education. I know, don't touch the screen. I know, Jamie. I'll click us out of here. um, they just built a special needs school right up the street there in
Oh,
Lancaster. And
yeah.
so one of the things we're doing this year is I'm asking everybody to bring a children's book so we can donate to the school, and we're going to hold an auction, and we're going to auction off stuff, and then there'll be giveaways between what I purchase and what the authors brings as swag and that, and everybody will have um, something. They will all take something home in the end, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't let anybody go home with not winning a prize. That I'm going to tell you.
Yeah,
So
that's cool.
I
Yep.
am very familiar with the Strasburg Railroad, Alfonso. Yes, and it is near Lancaster. That is correct.
Yep.
So, so yeah. So I've been revealing the authors every week on who's coming. I have 10 authors that will be attending the event. Thanks, Jamie. So yeah, it's my little ministry in a way, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyhow, on another note, let's go to, you guys have any questions for us? Anybody have any questions?
That's
And if
funny
you would
where
like to be a guest up here on a Wednesday, we'd love to have you. Email myself, or, and I'm not touching buttons to put our emails up there again. Email either Gail or myself, and we would love to have you up here and actually put a face to the name and just
Mhm.
kind of like, not a face to the name because we see your videos, but just a live version of you. How's that? Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it's different.
chatting with
Yeah,
you. It's
it's
just
it's
different when you're
another
live.
level of getting in touch with, seeing your videos, talking you on the phone, talking you up on a live. It's like the step right before actually meeting. I mean, you do get to know someone's personality when you're hearing them talking all the time,
Yeah.
talking a lot on a live.
Yeah.
So you feel like you know them when you've talked to them like this, because it's like you're in
Yes.
person. Like I could see her face, she could see my face.
Yeah,
So it's like we're
exactly.
talking to each other.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Christy, I'm really sorry about your sister. She was just saying she misses her little sister that had Down syndrome, but she was no longer herself with Alzheimer's. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Living my best life at 60. Yes, it is a huge community on Facebook. It's a huge community. So yeah, it's amazing. Um, yeah. So um, if you guys ever want to be a special guest up here, please message us. We would love to have you and get to know you even more and let other people get to know who you are
Yeah.
as well.
Helps you grow your community when
It does.
other people get to know you as well. And we're still, even though we've been doing this live for a few months probably, there's
Has it?
still people, my friends that she's not connected with and her friends I'm not connected with. So that's still happening. So being up on
What
a live does grow your community.
what when did we start this? Because I never numbered our
Uh,
live.
if we go back to the very first live,
Message
it'll
me,
tell
Lynn.
how long ago it was. So I'll go back later. I'll try to go back after this live and check it out.
Lynn the Oakley. I'm gonna do this without disconnecting us. There's my email. Jot it down. I'll leave it up there for a few seconds.
Or screenshot it.
One or the other. And there is Gail's. So either
I
one of
wonder
us.
if that other email being full is the reason why I didn't get the email. You
I don't
think?
know. It may,
Maybe.
I don't know.
Mhm.
But yeah, let us know. Lynn Oakey, is that her? Lynn the Oakey.
Linda Oki.
She wants to be our guest, so please do. And friends, if you weren't here for my announcement, because uh, Gail's not going to be here next week, I'm going to go find it right now for you. My very special guest who will be joining me next week is Holly. Um, this one, you can't really see her. Holly from 50 Acre Farm. She is a homesteader. She has 50 acres. She has a store she sells. She does a lot of cheese making. She's very
Does
inspirational.
she
Like,
have a YouTube channel?
that she may, but they're not on it a lot. And I'm connected with her through YouTube. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, Heather, we all want to know, did you get your hours? No?
I know she's not losing any hours. She's still gaining, so that's a good sign.
When's her
We were
1 year?
worried when she hit her 1 year mark that she would start losing, but she hasn't so far.
That's good. That's very good.
Yeah, I don't know at what point that's going to happen. It may be the point where she started doing lives. At that point, when she started doing lives later on in this year, it could be when she starts.
Yeah, I don't know when her year was up, but if you don't hit your watch
Yeah,
hours,
she did pass it. She did pass it. She
I,
passed the year.
I wonder if they changed. I never disputed anything. I should have reached out to YouTube and
Maybe
goes,
should have.
you guys took away almost 2,000 hours from me. Seriously.
Yeah, not good. Not good at
Mm-mm.
all. Yeah, it's happened to me. It's happened to me before. I had a channel, and that's what the email is, Coupon Gal. That was a channel that I had, but I decided there wasn't enough content
Bye, Christy.
with
Have a good evening.
couponing to
Thank
keep
you.
going. So I did not continue. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
done. I'm done trying.
Yeah. Any questions for Gail or I?
Yep. We could
Yes,
talk
that's
about
correct.
couponing one time if you want.
What, Gail?
I said we could talk about couponing on here
We
one
should,
time if
because
you
I
want.
used to be a big couponer. My
Yeah, we could have a conversation about couponing. Even though I'm not currently doing it,
Yeah,
I can tell you what companies send out free stuff and what companies send out
yes.
good coupons
You used
and
to do
how to
that
get
too.
them.
I
I
had
can teach you that.
the church camp that I worked at one summer. I did daycare for them after.
Uh-huh.
And the one gentleman that used to work it too, he used to deliver the Washington Post papers. Well, he'd always have it in excess of anything. So I would go to his car after church one day and I'd pull all the coupons and sale ads out of all the Sunday papers and I would clip all the coupons.
Yep.
Um,
And this is a
why
different
don't we organize that?
style. This is a different style of couponing from that. So I could explain it from another way to do it, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and I know nowadays there's a lot of um digital coupons that are used, but I used to do like,
Yep. And this isn't digital either. I'm not even talking about digital.
the crazy coupon lady. Remember when they were so popular and stuff like that?
Yeah. You can
And
still go on there and get
yeah,
information on Crazy Coupon Lady.
yeah, and I used to get the free products too from certain companies and
I signed up for some free samples of something, but I haven't got anything in the mail yet. Maybe one day when I forget about it, I'll actually get something.
Alfonso says this. I got an email saying that I had invalid traffic and I was told that we cannot be asking others to watch our videos or run our playlist.
Yes, you can. If it's email, it's private. Your emails are private. YouTube should
Yeah,
not
I'm not
be
sure.
sending you anything in your email. That's somebody probably messing with you. It's
Yeah,
none of their business what you do in your own time.
yeah. It has, yeah. Um, but yeah, maybe we can
You could
gather.
always do it on your TV because your TV and your YouTube are not connected. So
Hey,
you could put people on
Joe.
your TV. A lot of people use their TV. So that's an option. If you're
Yeah,
worried. If you're a worrying person, that's an option.
Joe's here
I'm
from Garden
personally
State
not.
Gardener.
Huh? Hi,
Joe from Garden
Joe.
State Gardener says hi.
Hello, Joe. Hello, hello.
But
I
okay,
can't see any
Alfonso,
comments.
here's the thing, Alfonso. YouTube doesn't send out emails telling you that. So
They
it
can't.
may it may look like it's coming from them, but it could be a hacker or somebody playing just a mean trick on you. So I wouldn't open
I would
anything
delete
like
that
that.
email, ignore the contents of it, and go on about your day.
So um so yeah, so I finally got registered for Joe's mammoth sunflower thing the other day.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, I've been
Good.
watching everybody's videos. Kathleen put one out today.
Did
So,
she?
mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we anybody have any? Yeah, you need to, Jamie. I know. I think I might because I have these extra raised beds. I'm actually now thinking that you're welcome, Joe. I'm sorry. It was very overwhelming for me, and my brain does not work that way in the beginning. Um, I'm now thinking I want to do a watermelon and I want to plant cantaloupe. So I still have time, but I think I need to go get seeds. I don't know if I have any here that will work.
I would, Alfonso, on that email, I would say that person is a troll. They're trolling you on your email because YouTube does not be emailing. YouTube does not email you things,
Yeah. Yeah.
period. There's
Remember,
millions and millions of channels. They're not going to email you stuff. No,
do you remember the
that's
other
not,
day? I
that's
think
not
it was
YouTube.
with you. I was talking or somebody like I just oh it was on Jamie's live. I think um how I just don't win anything. Like I used to win all the time and I just don't win anything anymore.
Mhm.
So I'm part of review books for any of you who read Amish books. I review. I'm on a team for Wanda Bernstetter. Anyhow, we have to go do all these different tasks in a month and then submit our form over on all the tasks that we completed. Well, I got picked today. I got picked as one of the members who I
Oh,
won.
that's
Just
cool.
let me just say I won. I won a $10 gift card to Amazon. So I'm like, woo!
Ooh, awesome. That's
Yeah.
cool.
So, and I had to share my video from YouTube because it was one of the videos I made came from her cookbook. And the lady who runs the group page from the publishing company, she's like, "Can you share that video?" I'm like, "Sure." I said, "I'm getting ready to make another one for a healthy snack thing that I'm doing."
Yeah.
So I'll have my healthy snack 24 through Tammy. That video is coming out on Friday.
Yeah. Pull up P&J's comment.
I am. I was just reading that to pull it up. Alfonso.
Okay, so when you're monetized, or even if you're not monetized, all of the information YouTube sends you is
Thank
all
you.
in your YouTube studio. They do not email you stuff. So anytime you're not sure if something is for real or not for real, screenshot it, send me an email, and I'll tell you if it's for real or if they're just playing around with you. Because I am no nonsense, Gail. People don't get things past me. I am very detailed and very skeptical. And so I don't believe everything I read or everything I see or everything I hear. I
Yeah.
try to make up my own mind. But yeah, when you're at the point of getting monetized, they contact you on your studio. You can watch your numbers, your subscribers, and your hours and all that on there. And when it's time for you, there'll be a button there to hit, and you do all of it that way.
Yeah.
There's also a website, which I haven't used in a while, but you can go on there and look at stuff. But no,
You can.
YouTube does not email you stuff.
So Lynn Oakley, yeah, that was very sad what happened to the Sherman family farm. But from my
Yes, I heard
understanding,
about
I
that.
think they're getting a GoFundMe page set up to help them out with the loss of their livestock and whatever they need
Yeah.
to use that money for.
I think they're going to do a fundraiser or a box to put donations in at the Ozark meetup.
Yep. So that's just so you know. And I don't know when that's coming or anything. It's just what I had heard. I think it was on a chat last night. or yesterday somebody posted.
Yeah, there is a GoFundMe page already out there. It's probably on their community tab and probably several other channels.
Yeah, and just like PJ says, there's a section called copyright. You can click and see if there are any problems. You will be notified if there's a copyright issue. That's for sure.
Yeah,
They
in your
will.
YouTube studio.
YouTube will do that. So yeah, I just wouldn't mess around with those emails. Just delete them because they're not
Yeah,
from
there's a
who they
lot of
say.
stuff that comes from these CEO people. There's people emailing us from China and Japan and Russia and God only knows where else. Just if it doesn't look for real, if you get the vibe it's not for real, delete it and go on about your day. Don't sit there worried about it. Don't sit
Jamie,
there worried.
I was watching Kathleen plant her radishes today, her watermelon. Those look so pretty. I should have joined that. I should have joined that one. That looks so good. They look so good.
Everywhere.
Good.
I don't even know what I'm going to do with all those watermelon radishes.
Pickle them. Yeah, pickle them.
I hope they taste good. That's all I got to say. They better taste good.
Yep.
I have to look at the challenge to see, is it supposed to be the biggest one? Same here. I don't delete, don't open. Yeah. Well, if you don't open it, you won't know what it is. Just don't click on any links.
Be right back, Gail.
If you don't open it, you can't see what it's talking about. So you have to read it to be able to know what it is. But yeah, if it has another language in the comment section, then yeah, delete it without looking. But otherwise, you need to read it a little bit to see. But don't click on any links.
Hi.
And then when it comes to these people sending you stuff to do reviews, you got to check those out too. So you're kind of taking a chance when you click on their link too for stuff, because is it for real or is it just someone trying to get you to click on something? So,
but yeah,
look at it. If they're not using proper English, then they're definitely not for real.
But Alfonso, if you're not using free music that you can use, or using music that you haven't paid for, you shouldn't be using it. You can get into trouble for that, and they will flag your account for that. Yes.
Yeah, you just need to know if it's a copyright claim or a copyright strike. And everybody on YouTube has probably had it. Bunches of claims.
Not yet.
But copyright strikes?
I haven't had any of that yet.
Strikes, you get three, and you're out. They'll tell you in the YouTube studio.
No, I haven't had any of that.
I don't have any strikes. Everybody has claims, but not everybody has strikes. Strikes is like a big deal.
Well,
that's when you're trying to say that is your, I don't know exactly what the difference is, but you can tell. Copyright strike and copyright claim look different.
You know what?
Because you're always posting music.
If you're going, I don't know where you get your music from, but I know there was a place that I was going to pay for to get music, and I can put one channel on my social media. Out of all my social media accounts, I can use one of those accounts that would allow me to put music on where I wouldn't get flagged. Like they could check it and verify that, hey, I do pay for this service, so I can be using this music. If you don't,
the Vineyard Chicks is a very big channel. They literally get copyright claims on every single music video they do. Every single one. All of them.
Because
if it's not, they've gotten it.
Yeah, because if it's not their own music,
strikes their claims, and none of it is, hardly any of it. Like 5 or 10 songs might be their own, but they do Lauren Daigle, they do all kinds of channels, right? So they get copyright claims all the time, and nothing happens to them. It just takes that little dollar sign and turns it red like it's mad at you, but it's not going to do anything. Like I literally emailed them about it because they do this, and I was about to start singing myself. So I asked them questions and said, copyright claims do not hurt you, only strikes. So don't worry about it. And you're not monetized either, so it's not even really an issue at this point.
Yeah. Anyhow, so with that in mind, has
But I
everybody
asked them because I don't know.
has everybody got their garden all planted out yet? Next weekend's my week to finish planting out, but with the way things are looking, I'm tempted to go and plant now because we're not. According to the 10-day forecast, we're supposed to be in the
You
70s
should.
and 80s. So
You should go plant.
well, I'm
Go
a
plant.
little
Go plant. Go plant.
well, no, because I don't want it to get frozen out here, like have a freak storm that comes through, because that could happen.
Instead of planting your whole pack of 25 seeds, just go out and plant like 2 or 3 or 4, and that way you get a few that
Oh,
are up a little
mine
bit
are
further.
plants now. I bought my plant starts because of my issues with my pepper seeds.
Oh, well, yeah, I bet peppers too. Peppers
So
peppers hate me.
I
Peppers
never I
hate.
never had a problem with growing my own peppers from seeds until this year.
I've always had a trouble with peppers. I've grown them, but
I know
it's
it's
hit or
fun.
miss. I guess it just has to do with my soil.
I love seeing that little seed, it just pop. Like, oh my gosh, I planted it. It's really just amazing just how, and I'm gonna say just the way God created things.
The way it pops,
So
and right now I'm like, is it a weed or is it a plant? I
hey,
don't know.
Ashley's Allotment Adventures. How are
Hello,
you?
Ashley's Allotment
Welcome in.
Adventures.
I
Yeah,
just
I got
planted
all my
out the
stuff planted
cabbage,
out.
6 cabbages, so I'm not sure how that will go, but we'll see.
I get to pick my glasses up today.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. That's awesome.
Isn't that cool?
It is cool.
It's actually
Uh,
been there for a little while. They left me an email and I didn't get
See
it.
it?
So hubby
Did you
called today for me and he's like, oh, your glasses are ready. They left you a comment on the 23rd. I was like, I didn't get their email, I guess. So
yeah. I know Joe, like Jess from Roots and Refuge, I now go up to him and go, "Happy birthday, little fella." We're talking when your seeds germinate and you see
yeah,
it's like, "Oh, happy birthday, little fella." It's like their own little
yeah,
birthday, right? It's just the
yeah.
cutest little
I was
thing.
glad my third giant pumpkin popped up out of the ground like yesterday. So
Yeah.
I was excited about that. The other thing I get excited about in the garden is when you see your first zucchini, your first
Yes.
actual vegetable. Yeah, I've got lettuce, I've got cilantro, I've got parsley, but when your first vegetable comes out, you're just so excited. I can't
That's
wait
right.
to have my own
Oh, I know.
tomatoes and
I know. I
squash
can't
and
wait. Tomato. I can't
and
wait
I
for
can't
that.
wait for the flowers too. I just love the beautiful colors in the yard and stuff. I can't wait to have
Yeah.
my zinnias and my nasturtiums
Oh,
and
my
my
zinnias I started from seed have
morning
just
glories,
taken off. I can't get over
mhm,
it. My neighbor 3 doors down from me,
sunflowers.
I'm supposed to go over there and dig up some, what did she tell me? Bee balm? No, it's not bee balm. Bee
Lip balm.
No, it wasn't bee balm. What was it? Let me double check. Yeah, it is bee balm.
Bee balm. There
Yep.
you go.
She says I have a ton of it. So I'm gonna go dig myself up some. She told me I could. I'm gonna try and see if I can put it out here in my front planter. So one of
I
my
might do a live on the way to the meetup in the
You
car,
should.
maybe. Possibly.
You should.
It'll just be random.
One of the things I'm gonna do, like because I have these extra raised beds now, my goal this year is to plant flowers, a whole bunch of flowers in one, and just leave that strictly for my flowers. Because I have
Yeah, I have
zinnias.
a couple of areas there just for flowers.
Yep.
And then I also have them spread out throughout the vegetables too
Jamie
to get the
says yes,
pollination.
do it. Do a live on your way there.
Yeah, thank you. I will. Yep, yep, yep. And I don't know which
Well,
channel
just
I'm going to do
just
it with
don't
yet.
just don't do it during the time this live's going on now.
I'll try not to. I'll probably do it in the morning. I'll probably do it in the morning before I get tired and grumpy and you can't really see. I'll probably do it like when we get about 30 minutes to an hour out of town. So it'll probably be in the morning, more than
What time are
likely.
you leaving?
We don't have a
Bye,
specific time
Jan.
set yet,
Thanks for
but
being here. Appreciate
it's
you.
probably somewhere between 6 or 8 a.m.
Okay.
And
But
I'll
not
probably do
too.
at least an hour, depending on how the internet goes.
Yeah. Joe, if you don't know Great Gum Farm, she's a new friend. We gave her a shout out today. She's from Australia.
Yeah,
She,
she did
you
a
should go
garden tour
check out
club
her
video.
channel too. She has and Great Gum Farm. Joe
I
at
was happy to see an Australia channel join into the garden tour
yeah.
club. I was excited about that.
Grey Gum Farm. Joe has another channel called Grow Big TV, and he has a lot of great people on there talking about biochar. He had I forget who it was last night talking about peppers. Just a lot of people and a lot of a wealth of information in his live chats that he does. So you might want to go over to Grow Big TV and give him a sub over there if you can, and maybe watch some of that. You'll learn a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot of good gardening information on the lives on Grow Big TV.
Yep.
I started doing Song of the Day on my Broken Hearts Ministry channel, just sharing out one Christian song every day.
That's
So if
nice.
you're looking for some good Christian music, you can go by my community tab and I'll say Song of the Day, and then the video will be right there. You can click on that, it'll take you straight to the video where you can listen to the music and see what my Christian music taste is. Some is old, some is modern. A little bit of
Yeah.
mix
Can
of different things.
Jamie, are you still there? Can you go get Grow Big TV link, please, and link it down in the comment box? Oh,
And Grey
look,
Gum Farm.
Jamie,
Okay.
you're ahead of me. That is so awesome. Thank you so much.
She did what you wanted before you asked her to.
I think you posted it as I was speaking of, and it popped up.
And that's hilarious.
You get
You
me there,
spoke it
Jamie.
into
Way to
motion,
go.
Tina.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
That's awesome. I know. That was so funny. Jamie, you're so funny.
Jamie and I started texting music back and forth to each other in text recently.
Nice.
We just
Nice.
recently started doing that. She texted me a really good song this morning. It was called So I Will or something maybe, or So I something. Started with the word so.
A Christian
Anyway, I
song?
added it to my praise music on Broken Hearts Ministry. So it'll be at the very,
Oh,
very bottom
that's
because
a
I entered it
Hillsong.
just today.
That's Hillsong, right,
Oh,
Jamie?
did she say the title of it?
No, but I know the song you're thinking of. It's a Hillsong song. It's a Hillsong song.
I like Hillsong songs. Hillsong songs are really good.
Yeah.
So I will. So I was right. So I will.
Yeah.
That's the name of it. So yeah, if you're looking for some good Christian songs, Jamie's Country Living has a playlist on her channel with worship music. I also have one called My Praise Music. So if you're looking for some inspiration, like you're having a downtime in your life, and there's a lot of people having trouble with depression, anxiety, family members sick, pets sick, all kinds of stuff going on, loss of their spouse, all kinds of pain and suffering going on right now. Try to listen to some Christian music. It'll help inspire you for
It's one of my
to be in a better positive state of mind.
favorite songs is from the Collingsworth family, and it's called It Matters to the Master. If you have not heard that song, I encourage you to go YouTube it and go listen to It Matters to the Master by Collingsworth family. It is the most beautiful song ever.
Yeah,
It
sounds
really,
good.
especially if you're going through hard times.
I
It
shared
just,
one to my mother-in-law this morning. She was just having a little bit of trouble with um, loneliness, depression, anxiety kind of stuff. And she had just lost her spouse in January. And I
yeah,
was just trying to give her some positive songs and things, just trying to share positive things with her and just trying to encourage her to get out and go to some kind of a grief counseling group and make some friends, do some things, get out, join a sewing group or do something, make some
right,
friends, get
right.
out of your house. That helps a lot.
That's so great. This is one of the reasons, and I know why Gail and I do what we do with the shout outs, because so many people have just connected. Hey, Ron's Keto Cafe, welcome in.
Ron.
You guys have just connected and made new friends, and that's so awesome because that's what it's about, supporting each other. So, Grow Big TV, if you guys didn't see, he has a huge interview tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern to talk about biochar from A to Z. Is that Kilby Wilson?
Mhm.
So, Joe, I'll have to catch it on the replay. I have church tomorrow night as well. So Wednesdays and
Yeah.
Thursday nights, I don't have.
We
I'm
have a
never
service
around.
that we've been doing on Thursday nights, but I've never gone to it before. It's actually a drug rehab program, but I thought about just going and checking it out tomorrow night. So I might actually not be here tomorrow night either, because I've been wanting to go check out that service. But I have been doing your replays in my watch later list. So, and
Yeah,
on my TV.
yeah, I on my TV too.
So it actually knows who my friends are on YouTube, and it'll bring stuff up, and I'll just go in there every couple of hours and change it, make sure it's on the right thing it's supposed to be on.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I had him up already. Ashley's allotment adventure. He is from the
We wouldn't
UK.
mind talking to you either, Great Gum Farm. We wouldn't mind having you up as a guest either. It would be really interesting to have somebody up from Australia.
Yeah, we had Blue Self Reliance here from the UK. She came up with us. So that was fun. It's always great just to learn from other people and where they're at and what they do in other countries and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. I found what other people do very interesting because we're used to it the same old way that we do it, but they do things different and say things different.
I
When I
didn't. You're
very
on.
first
Okay.
heard
Awesome,
Australian
Joe.
channels called chicken chooks, chooks, I always thought that was cute. My
That's
chooks.
awesome. Is Grow Big TV on LinkedIn under Grow Big TV or under your name, Joe? Yeah, you let us know when you're available because we do have a significant time change, and you can go ahead and email me at that
Probably
address.
be, well, she's up right now. What time is it there, Grey Gum Farm? What time of the day is it right now? Just curious. Seemed like my friend,
Go ahead and email me because Gail's having a little problem with her email right now. So I don't want to. We don't want to miss anything. So
just having trouble with my Coupon Gale email, not my Gale Southern Living email.
because I will. Okay, because I messaged you both in the link. That's why.
Mm.
So you can also message Gail at Gail Southern
Well,
Living
actually,
too.
that's how I found it was from Gale Southern Living. I went in on Gale Southern Living through my phone. So
Okay,
that's how I ended up in here.
got you.
So my
Well,
laptop and
I'm
other
glad I
email
sent it
led
to
me
both of them
astray.
then.
Mhm.
I'm glad I did that. Yeah,
Doop.
it's 6:30 a.m. So we start at 2:30 East Coast time. So that's a big time difference there.
What time did she say it was?
It's 6:30 a.m. right now.
Yeah, they would probably do better in the like 5, 6 o'clock time frame would be a better time frame for them, maybe. Because it
You're an
seems like
early
when I
bird.
do,
So tell me, what time would it be work for you then? If it is if we do 2:30 East Coast time, what would be a good time for you? And email me in that, and Gail, and then we can work on this. There's mine one more time.
and let us know what your first name is so we can refer to you by your first name.
Instead of
I think
Greg
it's Sue. I think it's Sue. I think her first name is Sue. Yeah, I think I remember that now.
Well, I'm trying to. I don't know what time she came on the chat. If it's like if it she did it at the second part, it may work better for her.
Yeah, maybe like
Like
the
so, maybe 3:30 would
2:30
work
to
good for you, Sue. 3:30 East Coast time. Would that work good for you? Yep.
Sue, yes.
So we'll work that out and we'll get that all situated and we'll get you up
She's an
to.
early bird, so even
Yeah.
so she would like early. So that's why I have to do Ariella later in the evening because she's not an early bird. Because I
Yeah.
usually have to do stuff with her in the evening.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah. We'll get you in. We'll figure out a time and get you in.
We
Don't worry
talked
about
about
that.
what you were having for dinner, but did we talk about what I was having for dinner?
No, I don't think so. What are you having for
Barbecue
dinner?
chicken, baked beans, and cornbread.
That
That's
sounds
what we're
really
having for
good.
dinner tonight.
That sounds really good.
Hmm. I thought the cornbread and baked beans kind of sounded barbecue-ish.
It does sound
So
barbecue-ish.
I thought so. My husband loves barbecue chicken.
That's so funny. I posted something on my book review page, which I do every Monday. I post if you know what the laundry looks like in the Amish country, how I love it. I want one of those drying lines that you on a pulley that you pull in.
Yeah. I
So
think
I posted.
doesn't
Mm,
Homestead Tessie have one of those?
I don't know.
You don't know Homestead Tessie?
I don't know if she has one.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. So yeah,
Hmm.
but I know of her.
She has one of those old-fashioned washing things where you have to, it's on the front porch and
What
uh,
the washing machine?
yeah, I don't know what it's called. You have to put the butter and all
Yes.
this stuff in it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep. I know. I want one, Heather. I think I'm going to ask my friends if they will come install one for me. It just makes it because I dry a lot of my I dry my clothes, so I'd like to have it. I have a
I would
clothesline.
like to have an old-fashioned clothesline in the
Yeah, I
backyard.
have one. I
That
do
would be
have a
nice.
clothesline. I want one that goes up so when the air they'll dry a
I
lot
don't really know
faster.
what side of the yard I would put it on, the chicken side or
So
the gardening side.
I would put it on so here if you can see the picture, that that type of clothesline. It's on
Mhm.
a pulley. So it's
Yeah.
connected to the house and then it goes all the way up onto like a pole on the other end.
So that would be the gardening side of the
Yeah.
that's going to be next. Well, I guess it could be next to the house over there, but you want it in the sun, and the gardening side of the area
Yeah.
of the yard is more sunny than the chicken side. Plus, I don't think I want to walk all the way to that back corner with
Thanks,
laundry, but it
Ashley.
would be nice to have it.
It
Would be
was
nice to have that as an option.
absolutely. Absolutely. It's one of the things that I love my little clothesline outside. I hang my clothes out there. I'm okay with that. Just
Of
shake
course,
them
they
out.
don't make clothespins like they used to.
No, and you know what? I looked into clothespins that
They're
Ruth Ann
cheesy.
Ruth Ann Zimmerman uses, and I went to go look to see, and I was going to order some, and I'm like, those are like $100. I don't think so.
Oh,
I'll just stick with the old-fashioned wooden ones that are really cheap for a buck something. They're very expensive.
wow. hundred
So
dollar clothes. How many do you get for $100?
not there wasn't a lot. I'd have to go up and go look on her Instagram account and see where it's at.
And
But I
for
was
that
like,
amount
I
of money, they
couldn't.
better last for years.
Well, they're supposed to, but still. I know, babies. Hold on.
That
It's
is
my other
crazy.
dog. Come here, Ella. You want to meet Ella?
Yeah.
Ella? Ella? Hi, baby. Hold on. Come here. Come here, Ella. Come on. Come on. Come on. She acts like she doesn't know how to jump up here. Oops. Come on, Ella. Come on. Ella.
You get to meet Ella.
No, she doesn't. She doesn't want to jump up here. She just keeps staring at me. Come here. Come here. Ella is going to get groomed. She's having a spa day coming up.
Spa day. All right. Are they going to paint her nails?
No, I do it. I don't pay
You
for
do
that
it?
stuff. Yes.
Oh, are you giving her the spa day?
Yes.
That sounds difficult.
I bathe her. No, I just give her a bath,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll trim her up. I'm gonna shave her down, and I'll trim her nails, and then and this is how she likes to lay, just like a baby. And we'll trim her nails and cut her all up.
Aw, she's cute.
She's the other one that we rescued. Oh, sorry, Ella. I hurt her.
Cute. Look at that hair.
This is what.
Look at that hair.
Well, she's due for a haircut, so we are gonna trim her. She's an old lady though. I
She's
got
a
her.
cute old lady.
Hi, baby. I got
Aw,
her,
she's
and then Jack, and then my Bernese mountain dog over here is jealous because she's up on my lap.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I saw that.
Everybody's got a. Oh, hey, Big Family Expedition, welcome back.
My my other cat, now that Curly Sue's not here anymore, is just starving for attention and asking for
Yes.
our attention at every little. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
They're like that. They're like that.
Mhm.
And she's the one, she guards the food. If you get near her food bowl, she growls. Yeah, it's really bad. Huh. Isn't that right? Yes. So yeah, we'll plan on having Sue up. And
Yeah,
I
that'd
don't
be
know what,
great.
I don't have anything else to really talk about. We've
Yeah, me
done
either. I'm just excited. I get to go pick up my glasses in a few minutes.
yay. Yeah, she really needs a haircut. So I just take the trimmer to her and I just shave her down, and then I'll bathe her. I have a sink in the mud room, and she'll get bathed back there, and then her nails trimmed, and she'll be good for summer. And then my big one, my 100-pound Bernie dog, she has to get it done too. But she's a hard one for me because she's 100 pounds. She's not a
Yeah,
fan.
I
You know what
bet.
I mean?
You
So
probably have to have assistance on that one.
yeah, I'll get my daughter. Where my daughter lives in her apartment, they have you too, Joe. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Joe.
They actually have a room specifically to groom your dogs in. So
Yeah.
I could take her over there and get her groomed. So,
Mm,
but
yeah.
hey, safe travels out to the Ozark meetup.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sure I'll talk to you before then, but you'll be missed here next Wednesday.
Yes, thank you. I'll be probably still driving at that point. At Wednesday at this time, I will be driving. We will be driving.
Yeah,
But we'll
I'm
be there
sure
by the evening, so we'll have our evening meal with Jan and her husband. Probably go check in at the cabin and then go over and
that'll be
meet
good.
Jan. We might go meet at a restaurant or something. Make it easy.
Keep it easy, right? Yeah, absolutely. I would.
Make it easy for her, yeah.
Yeah.
She's probably already doing a ton of cleaning because she's going to have the butlers at her house. So I don't want her to have to do cleaning and cooking. That's a lot.
It is a lot.
But we're not staying there. We're staying in the cabin.
Right. Well, you guys will have a great, great time. I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, it'll be
But hey,
fun.
friends, don't forget to come back next Wednesday at 2:30. I will be here with guest Holly from 50 Acres Homestead, and we're going to be talking and getting to know her and see what she's all about and all the fun things that she does on her farm. And Ella wants to thank you all for joining us too.
Thank you guys all for coming.
Be blessed, everybody, and we'll see you. We'll see you soon.
I'll have some YouTube meetup content on either or both of my channels. So be looking for that if you like to watch meetup stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I look forward to seeing y'all. Be blessed, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.